Hello everyone, welcome to another King KOC2 Pantryverse. Today we are going to a big old show that Rasta made for World Japan. We have 8 matches, and with me, we have JM.
Reason. Oh yeah, live with only 2 people.
Well, I mean, you know how some people are when you say the word World Japan, and he's like, nope, 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 nope. But Rasta's World Japan has been far more successful. We actually can get a show with a crowd rating over 80%, mainly due to Koto Fuyuki for some freaking reason.
I have no idea how that how this keeps happening. You can't keep getting away with this.
I guess World Japan loves War and FMW alumni. But either way, this is going to be the first time we do 8 matches for a show, because usually we try to do 5 or 6, but we got 8 for this one. So we're going to take this at the local theater venue, where it's like, in Matchmaker, it's your second show after Korakuen or Differ Ariake.
Yep. After this, ladies and gentlemen, next Sunday, I'm going to announce it here while it's early. Next Sunday, we go back to the land of the Lion Mark, and we're going to be doing, my Pantryverse episode will be the best of the Super Juniors.
Oh yeah, and 1 block, 8 wrestlers. I don't know if JM will offer invitations to the other promotions. We'll see how that goes. But until then, we have our first match here. We have karate expert Kazuhiko Ogasawara and young boy. Oh, wait a second. I messed this up. This isn't a tag team match, it's a battle royal. I just noticed.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I just looked on this. He gave me a battle royal featuring karate expert Kazuhiko Ogasawara, as soon as I find him. And then we have young boy Masayuki Kono. Then we have the super future prodigy coming up here, Katsuhiko Nakajima in World Japan garb. And then, to end it all, we have veteran wrestler and also a referee in this game, Mighty Inoue. So that was a good sign I fixed that, because I don't want Jug to say I sabotage World Japan like I do with Muscle One every week, it feels like.
It feels like that's your favorite pastime, sabotaging Muscle One.
I can't help, I'm so used to doing wrestling matches. Hey Zach, you're here, welcome. Alright, so we got this battle royal set up.
World Japan has drawn 3 people.
Yes. Mirrors and magic tricks.
Wow.
Hey Zach, welcome.
How does Ross show up for his own show? Super unprofessional.
Yeah, that seems to happen sometimes. But either way, we got a Fatal 4-Way Battle Royal, Zach. Also, next week, the Best of Super Junior tournament. I think there might be invitations to the other promotions. We'll figure how that goes in the future. Until then, here's Mighty Inoue.
Wait,
I'm sorry, can you say that again, Zach? I couldn't hear you that well.
Said the referee, Mighty Inoue.
That's right, he is a referee in this game. And a super duper wrestler.
Yeah, secret character.
Yep.
I keep forgetting that Mighty Inoue actually wrestled.
It's okay. You know, the one time Geronimo showed me an old pamphlet of an All Japan tour in the mid-90s when Mighty Inoue wrestled. He had one of those pencil sketch mustaches, you know, like what Vince McMahon has. I couldn't recognize him with it on. Some people just should not have a mustache. And Mighty Inoue is one of them.
Run!
That's right. That's
Run,
the
get
young
outta
boy
here.
special. Run to the ring.
That's Jug. Jug is running.
That's right. Running to tell you about his ideas. But speaking of, with a Kono, He's currently getting ready for a big match with Suwama against Keno and Manabu Soya for the All Japan World Tag Team titles. I don't know how that match will do, but Kono has definitely had a crazy career path since King of Colosseum 2. He left All Japan for kickboxing, and then he came back to All Japan to wrestle.
How does kickboxing go? He do decent?
I think he was like a... You know, that's a good question. Let me check. Also, there was a DDT show I saw. Chris Brooks and Jun Akiyama was a match. I know you love Chris Brooks, JM, because of that story you told me about one of those freelance Joshi wrestlers who has the politicking decided, I'm going to lose to Chris Brooks.
Yeah, not lose to the world champion. Fucking moron.
Yeah,
And then intentionally tried to injure her during the match and got a receipt. You want to know what that receipt was, Chris?
big receipt, like a
A
black
northern,
guy.
a shoot Northern Lights bomb on the floor.
No, that is definitely a receipt right there. Okay, I got his...
Nah, because when she put her through the table, the back of Julia's head hit the edge, and it was super intentional.
That is just an asshole thing to do. But apparently,
So her receipt was a shoot Northern Lights bomb on the floor, head first.
that is a stupid. But I found it. I was actually wrong. It wasn't kickboxing. It was Pancrase he went to. He was 3-5. He retired in
Well, at least
2008, and then he came back to wrestling.
Well, at least he got 3 wins.
Yeah, that's better than
Let's see.
some other wrestlers out there.
He got 2 knockouts and 1 submission.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'll give him some credit. At least he got 2 knockout wins and 1 submission win.
You could definitely say he was better than some of the other wrestlers trying to do MMA at the time, like the unfortunate Yuji Nagata debacle. Then again, Yuji Nagata fought Crow Cop and Fedor in their prime, while Kono basically fought a bunch of tomato cans. But either way, who does everyone have in this match?
Probably Masayuki.
Alright, and like Masayuki has shown that he's definitely one of the better young boys in the game. I personally, though...
most of Kono's wins happened in the first round.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna go with Ogasawara because of his karate chops can critical you, and it seems like statistically, he's the best. Look at that! He just critical Kono right there.
When I said Kono, I was looking at Ogasawara. That's why.
It's okay. It's understandable. But Ogasawara just murdered Kono in the ring. We're off to a great start, JM.
Oh my god. We're literally seeing the Chug special literally happening.
Yeah. I
Is that
remember.
Kono's dead body in the ring?
Yep, that's Kono's dead corpse in the ring. Like that one time we did a fatal 4-way in Matchmaker and Murakami was dead right in the middle of the ring.
Who knocked him out?
In that match, I think it was Minoru Suzuki.
No, I mean this one.
Oh, Ogasawara. He did a big old karate kick right when I was talking about how his karate attacks can critical you. And he does it, speak of the devil, and it appears. Oh, Nakajima almost eliminated the favorite. Or, well, my favorite anyway. I'm sorry, Zach, I can barely hear you with the... Can you bring it a little closer to you, please?
I said, or in wrestling terms, the wrestling version of Speak of the Devil is Joe Hendry. You say his name and he appears.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like Joe Hendry. He's Impact, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember the one time he did a remake of the 4Kids Pokemon theme about how he wanted to kick Mr. Anderson in the balls?
Yep.
Anderson, gotta kick his balls. That was great. Like, if I was to ever create my own indie promotion, I would definitely have Joe Hendry on the roster. Have him and Mansoor be a comedy tag team. But then again, I'd probably do a 4-pillar system where I'd build the promotion around Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs, Eddie Fatu, or Jacob Fatu, sorry. And
Yo, no lie. Oh wait,
oh, Mighty Inoue with the upset there. He
right
did it
away,
with,
sneaky.
yeah. Nakajima was doing all the work, and Inoue just took the stole
Rolling
it.
broad hold. Yeah.
Oh, we're getting there.
And this man first is like, how the hell does he know the name of the actual move name?
I know that for some reason, the last time we did a battle royal in World Japan, it was very well received. We might get to see it again here because this is very interesting.
Crippled him with that drop kick.
They both use their finishers, so it's going to be really tricky. Oh, you went way too early, rookie.
He was somehow dizzy with the.
Kick.
Oh no, the cover.
We're getting a lot of 2.9s. Fans in this game, the more 2.9s you have, the higher their ranking can go up.
Yep.
Oh no, you don't want a chop. You never want to win a match on a chop. That's just anticlimactic. Oh.
Flying double cross chop.
Oh, that could be it.
Backslide.
Wow. It's very back and forth. Oh, no.
Backslide. Nah, too close to the ropes.
Yeah, you don't want to do it. There you go. That's got to be it. Mighty Inoue with the upset.
You see, Nakajima, we call this old fuck pro, young boy. Old's on top. Fuck all of y'all. Old wrestlers for champions. Fuck the younger talent.
Hey, a good rating in World Japan crowds.
I made that 80%. I take full credit for it. Old fuck pro.
Oh man. Now speaking of old fucks, we got some other guys coming in here. We got Yoshiaki Yatsu.
We have to make this a running joke.
Old fuck pro.
Old fuck pro. All the old fucks trying to beat up all the young wrestlers. Take all the belts.
Oh my gosh.
All the main promotions are dealing with this problem.
It's the Attack of the Geriatrics or something like that, like a freaking monster movie.
Yeah, it's like the South Korea where all the old people have a dragon fight. You know what I'm talking about, Chris?
I do. Alright, so this is gonna be a...
Hey, how are you here but not here, Jug? How is this possible?
He connected in and he has to take care of something, but he's here in a way.
What type of trickery is this? Are you telling me you cloned yourself?
I cloned myself using
a chair? Are you cloning yourself while making a sandwich?
I can believe that. Well, next up is our tag team match. Tomoaki Hanma and Yoshiaki Yatsu versus Takuma Sano and Fugo Yameji.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. He came in and I forgot to do the thing. A wild Jug appears. J-U double G.
That's right.
List all his moves. Inoki slap. Machi Gatame.
Yep. Diving kick like what he did against Muhammad Ali.
Diving kick. The Bomaye.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Sano, a former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, teaming with, from what I'm told, the graphic designer for a lot of 01's imagery at the time, including the logo itself, Fugo Yameji. And here comes a big Japan alumni and a former IWGP Tag Team Champion, Tomoaki Hanma, with Olympic wrestler
Yatsu.
and former All Japan World Tag Team Champion Yoshiaki Yatsu.
That old man, Yoshiaki Yatsu.
He hated working in World Japan, but we brought him back thanks to the draft. Isn't it funny how that works?
He's like knocking on the door. Jim, can you give me a job? No.
Goes to Skittles.
Oh,
Remember that time I was tagging with Jumbo Saruta? Can we bring back? Can I join the Jumbo Jazz Club? Skittles says no. Goes to Zach. I can be Kings Road too, you know. Zach says, who are you? Goes to me, and I say, I'm full. I'm on break. This is the classic customer service response.
Yep.
Goes to Muscle One, and I said, I saw your match in Pride. It was terrible. I don't want Gary Goodridge's bitch in here. Tries to go to EWF. Dory Funk Jr. says, nuh-uh. Batty Hat doesn't want Gary Goodridge's bitch in here. That's a little rude on Yatsu. I apologize.
It's a vague World Japan.
Yeah, so
Ross is just laughing.
Yeah. Rasta always gets the last laugh when it comes to Yatsu's career in this game. But either way, Sano Hanma, quite a way to start the match off. I think these two would have had a good match.
Yeah. Of course, I was thinking, after BO has changed, you think that should be when we do the mid-season trade?
I'm thinking like January we do them like the little trade-off. Like every year we do like a little shake-up with 5 names changing. Is that an okay idea?
I'm alright.
Or like all of us trade like 5 people, all of us put like 5 people in a roulette.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that should work.
I definitely know we have to get ready for some of the upcoming stuff, because it looks like Skittles doesn't want to do the main tournaments like Champion Carnival. He might do the Junior Carnival. I think he's going to say no to that. I know World Japan, we have just the single elimination tournament, the Deadass tournament, the King of Deadass. We got to do that. Then, of course, there's the Fire Festival.
Going to be doing any of their tournaments this year?
Is what?
I'm asking Zach if Noah's going to be doing their tournaments this year at the Pantryverse.
I don't know.
It'd probably be for N1, because that's like the big tournament they have that that gets the most attention.
Yeah, Boris is going through some stuff right now.
Yeah, I understand, because like from what I'm told, there were some crazy people that were PMing him about stupid shit. It's like, why is it with people on the internet, like say Discord, Twitter, and whatnot, and they want to be the rudest people possible? Thankfully, we don't have that in the pantry, but there are some servers where they have weird people. I don't get it.
I'm gonna be right back.
Alright, see you soon.
Well, I'll see you back here in 3 minutes.
Alright, now Hanma with a Boston Crab on Fugo. It's actually kind of funny.
Back into.
Yameji is, when it comes to his wrestling, he actually got booked on indies in Australia. Of course, those indies were like 50 people attendance, but still. It was nice that he came back for that Nostalgia Battle Royal at the 2022 Sumo Hall Show 01 did. It's just a shame, though, that that big Nostalgia show, which was overall decent, watchable, good old clean 01 fun, had a very sad main event finish. If it wasn't for that, I think it would have been like people could have seen great things for the 01 show, like, you know, would say they're making a great comeback after just years of
Comeback.
obscurity.
Come on, Chris, stop capping.
But you get what I mean.
That ain't no comeback.
You get the joke, though. Like, hey, look at that. They had a good show after, what, 4 years of stagnation?
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. It's just unfortunate that 01 is basically a highlight reel show on Samurai TV in a way, where you get the whole show, but they strip it down to an hour. The important or good matches they will keep on full, but others will just be clipped.
Occupation of the indies.
I can understand trimming the fat on some of the promotions so you can concentrate on the good stuff. But at the same time, you know, if there's a whole show, I'd like to be able to watch the whole show. Because that format...
There's no 01 streaming service. That would give 01 some money.
Oh, yeah.
Something they're allergic to.
Yeah, but it goes down to, do they have the Sky Perfect Samurai TV deal? Because they all need that, because let me tell you, if anyone's going to get a 01 streaming service, you got to have the early Hashimoto days. Because if you don't, that streaming service will die on arrival. Like, I've heard of some streaming services that die quickly. 01 might be part of that if they don't get the Hashimoto era, if they do theoretically get the streaming
How long was
service.
the Hashimoto era?
2001 to 2004. The
No,
first
I mean,
3
who
years.
owns the Hashimoto era?
Basically, the TV rights would be under, from what we saw on the logos for the shows, Sky Perfect and Samurai TV. You know, that between the two, Sky Perfect is probably much more negotiable than Samurai TV. Then again, you know, maybe Samurai TV should just do a streaming service.
Right, look, man, we're Samurai TV. We're the sports center.
Well, they're probably better than Sports Center, mainly because the last time I tried to watch Sports Center, when it got to hockey, they just talked about football. And Hanma Pete Insano.
Passe's like, nah, you didn't pin me.
Meiji was the one who politicked to not get pinned.
How did you mention politics to not get pinned? How is this possible?
I guess he threatened to headbutt someone really hard. Hey, good rating too.
You threatened to headbutt Doug.
Goes to Rasta. Don't let me get pinned. But yeah, what you gonna do? I'm gonna headbutt you. You make a strong bargain. Next match. Oh dear, this is gonna be a weird match. We got our Keith Haring versus
no,
Mitsu Harai Jr.
Oh no, the Jug Special.
And it's a wrestling match.
The Jug Special. Oh no.
Oh no. How could this happen? Oh my gosh, this is going to be a wild match. Heath Haring, though, I think he has the best chance of winning. Mainly due to the fact that it's he's fighting a undercard wrestler from All Japan. Coming out to the Junior National Anthem. Heath Haring, he was trying to remember what he did besides Pride. I know he was at that one Wrestle 1 show where he tag teamed with Terry Funk. They were called like the West Texas Broncos. Either way, here he comes.
You know what Jug's doing right now off screen?
What's going on off screen?
No, this is what Jug's doing right now.
Alright, let's check your gift. Oh, the Dr. Evil group evil laugh where everyone just awkwardly tries to continue the laugh. That was, man, Austin Powers is a funny movie
This is
series.
this is Jug's master plan. He used the powers of the Peppo to bring the mind control Rasta into booking a Jug special.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
I
Jug,
misread
you
the.
can't keep getting away with this.
I misread the magma on the apron as MAGA for the first time.
The-
well, I guess Rasta and Ricky Choshu, they have political endorsements for World Japan. I don't know if they will help or whatnot,
oh
but,
God, are you telling me Rasta's friends with the Trump?
well, Rasta is a man where we don't know much about him outside of his. He likes to commission a lot of fan artists out there, unlike Pixiv or DeviantArt. Who knows? He might be commissioning people that we least expect, like actual postmodern artists that are involved in money laundering. But either way, Harai and Herring, I think we can all agree Man in Yellow will win.
Yep.
My gosh, with all the yellow that's on him, do you think he just has Freudian slips when people are loud and yes, just says stop yellowing around me?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Do you think he likes to put mustard on his hot dog while wearing yellow?
Instead of singing the "I'm blue, badu dee badu die," he's like, "I'm yellow, badu dee badu die."
That's right. It's or that other song where it's like it was all yellow. It was one of those weird prog rocks or alt rock songs in the 2000s, early 2000s, I believe. Like Tears of Jupiter era.
Yep.
Mitsu Harai, he's had
Are
a.
you ready for a resurgence later? I ordered the pay-per-view.
All right. And look at this. Just punching him, kicking him. That's right, Mitsu Harai, he had a terrible way to end his career. I think everyone knows what happened, right?
I do.
Okay.
What happened to him? Refresh my memory.
He was with Voodoo Murders in around, I think it was 2011 All Japan. And Taru and him got in a fight where Taru basically beat Harai so hard that, if I recall, he went into a coma. And Taru was basically kicked out of All Japan, and Keiji Muto had to do a lot of PR repair for it, which would cause, say, other people running the promotion. And then later on, we would get Nobuo Shiraishi and then the Wrestle 1 Exodus. And Wrestle 1, that was just, Herring won by submission to the shock of no one.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, the Wrestle 1 was a promotion that I just don't think really should have needed to be made, it felt like.
It was a vanity promotion.
Yeah, like I know they tried to push like Manabu Soya, Kazayashi, Sanada. I think there was another person, but I can't remember off the top of my head. It could have been Shotaro Shino before he, won the Champion Carnival in All Japan and all that. But it's like
that promotion never made a profit.
Yeah, it's like you heard about it with TNA Impact partnership, and then after that Bound for Glory at the Korakuen Hall, they're just basically forgotten about since. Well, our next match should be interesting. Gigantes and Shinya Hashimoto.
Wrestle 1 treated Bound for Glory like a house show.
Yeah, and then they wonder why the TNA partnership ended so abruptly. I will say, though, it's kind of funny that Wrestle 1's biggest name talent they ever built isn't remembered for what he did in Wrestle 1, but what he did in, say, TNA and New Japan. I'm, of course, talking about Sonata.
It's the wall, brother.
That's right. If you want some, Hashimoto has to get some.
Rest in peace, the wall.
Oh, yeah.
赤コーナーよりダブルチュー橋本真也入場
I'm kind of surprised Hashimoto is in the mid-card spot in World Japan. You think Rasta would push him higher?
But then again, I don't think Austin. Thinking about it.
I think he wants to make his own stars, maybe. Like Scott Norton and Kota Fuyuki. He's got Kawada in the semi-main. Alright. I'm going Hashimoto in this one. What does everyone else got?
Yeah. That's a yup from me, boss.
Alright. How about you, JM or Jug?
Can you imagine if Gigantes pulls this off?
I can believe it. Gigantes is actually pretty good in this game. Like in terms of parameter stat-wise, he's kind of lower. Like around Earthquake level in that range. But at the same time, his moveset with his strengths and parameters can actually make him a threat if done right. Like how Kenzo Suzuki's like not supposed to be that good, and yet he always seems to find ways to win in this game. Gigantes is in that category.
What a talentless hack.
Oh, hey, Batting welcome.
Hello, it's
the
been a while.
wall. It's the wall,
know.
brother.
You're just in time for match 4.
Yeah, it's been a while since I last joined.
It's
Manny,
understandable
have you
with
been
school.
committing haram behavior while you've been gone?
Nah, I've been studying.
You are a liar. I know you have been committing haram behavior.
We saw what you did. You ate a cheeseburger from Burger King when a McDonald's was right next to you.
I haven't touched these kinds of fast food in forever. I've kind of like stopped them after losing weight.
Okay, well, let's try a different joke.
You must have caught a lookalike, some imposter.
Yeah, that could have been the fake batting hat from PPWA.
yeah, that.
Manny, I wouldn't say anything like that. We're recording right now.
But hey, it's not like major.
No,
it's not major
no,
personal, but yeah, gotta be careful what you say, or because like say, I don't want to tell people I live near a certain place in a certain part of town, in a certain state, in a certain country, on a certain hemisphere.
Nah, I wasn't really gonna say anything personal. I was just gonna say I was busy with exams. That's really it.
Yeah, that's
Like,
understandable. You are a student.
Exams?
Actually, I have one more on like the 6th of June. So.
Wait, you only had one? I thought you said exams were done on today.
Well, I'm gonna have a break until the 6th of June. So.
What, you'll be able to hang out with us more?
Yeah.
We'll go back to the land of living.
Yep. And then once I go back to the country I mainly live in, it's gonna be me coming back to the pro wrestling world because I'm gonna go back to training hopefully.
All right.
And hopefully, make my debut soon because I think I have a lot more like passion for wrestling or fire in it than ever. So, probably gonna work out well.
All right.
This
Yeah,
man's
What does Puro living in SF
some,
What does SF mean? Street Fighter?
He's making a joke saying that Jug made a joke saying I live in San Francisco, which is one, not true, and two, if it was, I would have moved out a long time ago. And Gigantes wins
what the hell? Gigantes
with a choke slam.
I mean, to be fair, guys, Hashimoto has never been the same after that Ogawa match.
Oh.
We all know
I am
which
sad.
one.
I cannot believe it.
My
Did
question.
you guys know that this isn't the only time that Ogawa went off script with a legendary wrestler?
Yeah, I heard about the one with Ricky Choshu. Basically killed Choshu's return.
Is Hashimoto losing?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. My question.
What was the question, Zach? I can hardly hear you sometimes.
What the hell was the SF by choice?
SF as in San Francisco.
Yes.
I will never live there. Because 1, too expensive. 2, it smells. And 3, I don't want to live with 49ers fans. Why, yes, I'm
Fair.
not a fan of the San Francisco 49ers football team. How could you tell? Pay no attention to all of the LA Rams merchandise in the room. Alright.
Wow. I mean, I would have actually been surprised if you didn't, if you loved the San Francisco 49ers but hated San Francisco itself.
You know, there have
Like-
been stuff like that. Like, say, someone hates a state, but they love a sports team. Like, there are people who live in Minnesota that are fans of Green Bay despite hating Wisconsin.
You know, I'm honestly the complete opposite. Like, I love Egypt, but I but I don't care much about, you know, the teams in Egypt in general.
Yeah, because most of your best players play in Europe, like, say, Salah.
Yeah.
I forgot
The
his first
afro.
name, so I just had to say Salah.
The guy with the third best afro in the world after Muhammad Ione and Giant Ochai.
No, well, I mean, Ochi, we
So-
can't really use his as a choice anymore.
Oh, by the way, Quirce,
Yeah,
the name we were
very
the name we were-
unfortunate.
the name we were looking for is Mohamed Salah or Mo Salah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, our
True.
next match here from Rasta's show, the winner gets a #1 contendership for the tag team titles. Hiroshi Hase and Johnny Ace versus Takeshi Morishima and Kentaro Shiga. So who do you
That
guys
is a
got?
random ass tag team. That is the most random tag team I've ever seen.
Yeah, so I'm going to do what the Japanese do, where they kind of combine names for their tag teams, like how Tanahashi and Nakamura are called-
Morishiga.
Yep. Meanwhile, the other team would be Hase's.
赤コーナーより
Yeah, you can
Right,
tell
right.
I'm thinking really hard on these names.
Yeah, I can easily tell. Wait, Hase and Ace.
Yeah,
Damn.
a very weird combination.
Ooh.
Hero Ace. I don't know.
Matty. Oh, hey there, Matty Hat.
That's
Hey.
right, it's me, Johnny Ace, man. I invented the
People power.
People power. I'm gonna hit you with the diamond cutter if you're not
People
with
power
people.
has invaded the WJ.
That's right.
Hey, Zach, my homie.
I
rode a skateboard
once.
Hello, shouldn't you be busy having a happy adult fun time with Mrs. Baba?
No, that's all Japan is. World Japan. I'm with Mrs.
This is World Japan. This is World Japan. That means I'm doing it with Choshu instead.
So either Ricky Choshu's wife or Rasta's wife, whatever the joke's gonna be.
Wait.
I didn't say wife. I said Ricky Choshu.
Wait, if
That's
he's
even
doing
worse.
it with Choshu, that's haram. That's actually haram.
Here's a
I
funny
know, I-
picture of Johnny Ace and
Well,
Tom
I'm
Zenk in
robbing
No Mic
every-
Chat.
Well, I harammed everywhere.
That's right. Look at No Mic Chat and you'll see me being haram with Tom Zenk.
Well, he is the Z-Man after all.
I just like how you could
I'm
tell
the-
Z-Man is on like some painkiller pills because he just looks zoned out.
I'm
The man looks like he's on low battery mode.
I'm
Just
depressed, but first, I'm depressed by that joke because I'm depressed to know who Tom Zenk is.
Yeah, I've seen many things in my day. He was definitely better in WCW than WWF. Because like his whole WWF thing was basically being Rick Martel's Jannetty.
You know, to be honest, only thing I remember from his WCW run was that he got squashed by the debuting Vader in like 2 minutes.
If I recall, he was a TV champion like 3 times, I think.
Oh,
But the Renegade was freaking TV champion. It's not like the TV
Well,
title is the most prestigious title in the
Well,
world.
the early 90s, the TV title was far more prestigious than by the mid and late 90s. I mean, freaking Steve Austin, Ricky Steamboat battle over the TV title.
I
but
think it was the US title actually, but maybe they did feud for a TV title. You know.
but 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 let me just say that by like 90, 95, 96, the TV title didn't mean shit.
Well, they did get it really good in 98 with the Booker T. Chris Benoit feud, and for some reason Fit Finley was there.
But that was mainly because Booker and Benoit knew how to work with each other.
But hey, good matches and good chemistry can make any title look good. But by
Right.
99, the TV title, like, yeah, I will agree, the TV title died in 99 basically until 2000 when it was officially dead because Scott Hall threw it in the garbage and Jim Duggan found it and said, I'm the TV champion now. Terrible way to end a belt. They could have just done
well,
a...
at least David Arquette didn't win the TV title, so you know, I think we're good.
I'm sad that you even made that joke. But either way, like, if you're gonna end a belt, do it the smart way. Like, put it in a merger match. Like, say, when they got rid of the hardcore title or the European title in WWE. They put them in
Or the
merger...
IWGP Heavyweight title.
Yeah, they put them in
Intercontinental.
merger matches with the Intercontinental, and boom, Rob Van Dam technically held all 3 belts, even though, you know, it was still
not
the
listed.
Intercontinental at the end of the day.
Yeah. You know, at least it's better than the what's it called again? The Herb Abrams UWF's world title. It existed for like 3 hours, and for some reason, Dr. Death was the champion, and then he defended the title in a DQ, and then you know, Herb Abrams UWF died. So you know,
Yeah, but
at
you
least the
gotta
TV
remember...
title '99 is better than that title.
Oh yeah, because that had no history, while the TV title, at least you could say, had history. Now, speaking of a title that was around for a while but has no history...
was champion.
Yeah, like Prince Iaukea, I don't get like how he got so far at the time. He was just... Then again, there are a lot of wrestlers on WCW's undercard that were very
Pushed harder than they should
mediocre.
Yeah.
And
Well,
yet,
at least
there
not.
were
Well,
some
at
that
least
were
not.
really good.
Well, at least not Eric Watts levels of bad. So we're good.
Yeah, that I will say there were some really good wrestlers, but never got as far as they should, like Brad Armstrong.
But then
Dude,
again,
I feel so bad for Brad Armstrong. He had to go through so much shit. Arachnaman, freaking Road Dogg ripoff that like was garbage. Like, yeah, I feel bad for this man.
It's a shame.
But look, I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't take much to be better than Eric Rowan.
Yeah,
Well, I can think of wrestlers that
even
were
me,
worse than
even
Eric Roth. David Flair.
Raja Lion, the goat.
Well, I mean, that's kind of cheating.
Come on, guys. He had like the most memorable match in all Japan history. Let's not lie.
I will say no. Tadao Yasuda is worse than Eric Watts. Yeah, I went there.
Nah. At least Yasuda can hit a dropkick correctly, so you know that automatically makes him better in my books.
Well, Watts can do a promo. Not good, but a promo. Yasuda, he probably go, hi, but my name is Jimmy Tadao? Yeah, that's it. Stop laughing at me. And then he starts running away crying.
Wait, he's gonna get the Matt Morgan stuttering gimmick?
No, that's just him being afraid of being on the microphone. Oh,
I'm on the camera.
Morishima just watched his tag team partner get pinned. He did nothing. He just said, yeah, you could do it, Shiga. Shiga doesn't pin. get out of the pin. Oh, you should have done something about that. That's your loss, man. What an asshole.
Oops, I made an oopsie. My bad, guys.
What a weird
bad,
tag
Chica.
team. Well, Johnny Ace and
Yeah.
Hase. No, in
I'll be right back.
okay. Now, on a normal promotion, that would be like a 78 or an 80. But we're in World Japan. You got to earn that. And speaking of
Anything
earning
in
it,
World, like there was a match. You know, I have been doing the World Japan what's it called again, matchmaker for the first time because I was
Oh,
really
dear.
curious.
how
Look,
many times have
I
you had
booked-
to Oh, sorry. Continue.
Wait, let me just. So, I booked for the second time, Genichiro Tenryu versus Kensuke Sasaki. And like that second match was filled with so many like suicide dives from Tenryu and Sasaki, and even a critical which Tenryu somehow survived. But then the match got like what 78, while Choshu versus Hashimoto, which was the main event, got like 81, despite it not being as like flashy or exciting as Tenryu versus Sasaki, because Choshu versus Hashimoto, it was all like, oh, Hashimoto dominates Choshu at the start. Choshu hits a couple of backdrops and some big moves before finishing off Hashimoto with his Ricky Lariat. Like, I don't understand World Japan sometimes. But then after that, the event got like a high rating and a high audience, and then it just gave me a game over all of a sudden. For no
Like,
reason.
did you get the average match rating that passed and the crowd attendance pass?
Yes, I got a B in all of the shows.
And you
Which
still
is,
got
you
a
know,
game over?
And I still got a game over.
Did
It's
you
like
use the title matches?
you know,
You
well,
did book the
there
title
was
matches,
that.
right?
Well, there was one match on the card that I was super disappointed by. Was like the Road Warriors versus Dr. Death, Steve Williams, and Don Fry. Yes, I know I'm a mastermind at booking. Thank you very much. But it ended because like Road Warriors got a pin over Williams like all of a sudden, and the match got like 55%, which is probably the reason, but I'm not too
Yeah.
sure. But
Yeah,
I think that the World Japan matchmaker is a lot like the what's it called? A lot like the like this. What's it called again? The arcade ladder mode in KOC2. I forgot what it's called. Challenge mode. Like it's like challenge mode on easy mode, where like you play a couple of matches, but then just game over and like puts you back at the menu.
That's one way of saying it. From what I've seen, here is a quick little guide on how to do World Japan and Matchmaker on KOC2. Okay, so the first step you gotta understand is that it is bullshit.
Yes, World Japan sucks.
Also, another fun fact that some people don't realize is when you start the game up for the starting up matchmaker mode, when you first start, you get 3 choices of who your champions are, and it randomizes on which cycle you get.
Yes.
You can either get Kensuke Sasaki with Riki Choshu Tenryu as the tag team champs. You could get Riki Choshu with Sasaki and Nakajima as tag team champs. Or you could get Tenryu with Omori and Koshinaka as tag team champs.
I got the third one.
That's going to be the hardest one. Because by looking at the stars that you get, like say Sasaki's a 4-star, Choshu's a 4-star, Tenryu's 3.
Why? Why is Tenryu 3 stars?
I don't know.
He should be rated higher than I don't know.
He's
like
a 4-star in my opinion, but it's just how
he would
matchmaker is.
actually like he's only a 3-star in the first show. Later on, he becomes 4 stars.
Yeah, because
But
this
I don't
is
even
how you get it.
understand I don't know why the developers had the guts to put Tenryu at freaking 3 stars.
Probably
like,
because
what?
he was doing a lot more mid-card matches at the time.
Or
But
just
either
facing
way,
off against Yoshi, then since that's almost all he did there.
okay, but let me get to this. By this cycle, if you're going to start on the new mode, Sasaki with Choshu and Tenaru as the tag team champs is the best selection to get. So make sure you get that, and then when it is time to set up your match, the first match you got is the tag team titles you have to defend on show 1. Choshu and Tenaru, if you put Sasaki with someone else that could eat the pin, Tenaru should by default go up to 4 stars. And then you get the world title match in show 2, having either Choshu or Tenaru versus Sasaki in the main event should really help out. And that's, if you're going to get an A rank in World Japan Matchmaker mode, show 2 is the show you need to get it at. Because if you fail, you're not going to get A rank at all.
Damn.
Yeah, Jug's also right. He was on the decline at the time, too. But yeah.
Yeah, Tenryu did start to decline a little bit.
Tani's doing really good against Norton here. Almost got a 3 count there.
You know, actually, wait. Before we continue, I actually wanted to ask one more, something about Scott Norton. Was Scott Flash Norton a good gaijin? Because I haven't watched him too much as I have watched other gaijins before.
Like, I know some people say, like, in terms of, like, modern wrestling, he's like, if you want to see a good powerhouse wrestler, he was definitely it.
Since you know,
Otani beat
I know,
Norton. Also,
David beats Goliath.
Also, another thing you gotta remember is with Scott Norton, he was more of like the 80s American style wrestler, but that style actually fleshed well in New Japan in the 90s, where you could work around the powerhouse.
He won the rivalry he had against Vader when he first came into New Japan.
Apparently, World Japan is upset that Scott Norton lost.
We want our big, beefy men, not these smaller guys.
World Japan is protesting Otani going over Norton.
Boo!
Oh boy.
We want the beef!
There ain't no beef here, but you get something in the next match. Because our semi-main event, you're gonna love this one. We got Kawada. And he's going
I saw the latest video that Kim Justice sent. They said that Kawada is like their favorite wrestler ever, which is like I thought like it's the last thing I expected.
Yeah, I know Kawada fans have been going up in numbers over the past few years. Because it's usually like you always hear like Kobashi and Masawa, the 4 pillars, but Kawada fans are becoming far more vocal recently, which is a good idea.
You know what? I'm just waiting for the Taue fans to go up, okay? Because Taue needs to be appreciated.
Yes, he does. But since I'm on Matchmaker, some of the other things you could get in, name one of the other promotions, and I'll tell you what your selection of champions will be.
I think 0-1, yeah. I'm kind of interested what selection they're gonna...
Alright. For 0-1, you can have the following champions. For World Champion, Selection 1 will be Shinjiro Otani. Tag Team Champion, Hashimoto and Ogawa. Junior Heavyweight, Low-Key. That's the best choice you can get.
Well, wait. But, you know, here's a question. Why or how did Hashimoto and Ogawa stay, like, friends, or how did they team up after, you know, we all know what happened. I don't think I need to explain.
Simple. Sometimes beating each other up is how you make friendships in the
just
world.
Look at Eddie Guerrero and that other created wrestler we don't like to mention.
Yeah, but like I said, like sometimes if you want to make a friendship, you got to beat someone up. It's just how it works sometimes.
Yeah.
But either way, the other selection you could get, the second choice is Hashimoto, Omori Koshinaka, and then Wataru Sakata. And then the third option, Predator, Otani Tanaka, and Takaiwa. Of those ones, Otani as the world champion selection is actually the best selection. because
Just don't bring him to All Japan.
yeah. Also, the whole Hashimoto Ogawa's tag team champions. You got 2 5-stars right there. That's gonna be a big, big draw when you have to put the tag team titles on the line.
Yeah.
And Otani's a 4-star, so that's gonna look good too.
Man, 0-1 have the biggest stars, huh?
So far. All Japan, it's a little confusing, but the best
Well, it's
teams.
the pro wrestling love era. You shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. But for All Japan, like the best choice one, you got Kawada, the tag team champions. Both belts are held by the same team, Kojima and Hayashi. Then the junior is Kendo Kashin.
We love Kendo Kashin, okay.
And then this is where things get weird. Choice 2, Keiji Muto as the Triple Crown.
Okay.
Keiji Muto and Taiyo Kea as the World Tag Team Champs.
What?
I mean, they were a former tag team champion group, but like that was a weird one.
And Muto did held both those titles back in 2001, but this is 2003.
Yeah. The junior, you're gonna love this one. The junior champion is Masanobu Fuchi.
Oh hell yeah!
We're going 1993 on this title scene. And then the All Asia Tag Team title is Arashi and Arya.
Fuchi is love. Fuchi is life.
Yeah, when he retires, then that is the last trace of the original All Japan will be gone. Well, him and Kyohei Wada. It's kind of sad thinking about.
Yeah, kind of sad, but at the same time, it's like it's inevitable. So.
Oh, speaking of All Japan, Banny Hat, what do you think of that Champion Carnival finals?
Oh, where Shotaro Ashino beat T-Hawk, right?
Yep.
Well, I saw like the match. Like I thought it was alright, you know, like, but it didn't feel like it's I don't know how to explain it. I know that wrestling is scripted and all that, you know. I've been a wrestling
that
fan
it didn't have the atmosphere it should have for a big final.
And yes, and also it just didn't look like a real match in some way. Like compare this match to something like
the 1995 Champion Carnival, or whichever Champion Carnival final was Taue Misawa.
1995, yeah.
Or one of the more popular Champion Carnivals recently, the 2018 with Miyahara Marufuji.
Or my second favorite Champion Carnival final, the one match between Kobashi and Vader in 1999.
Oh yeah, that's another appreciated one.
No, that match was it's honestly like my favorite between the Vader and Kobashi like series of matches.
Yeah,
it's just an absolute war. Even though thankfully not too many head drop suplexes. You know, actually none. Actually,
oh yeah.
There's that like.
What is it, Zach?
Do you like old films, right?
Here and there.
You ever heard of a picture called The Yakuza from '74, directed by Sidney Pollack?
No. And Kawada wins to the shock of no one.
Hey, don't say that. Taue's got his fair share of victories over Kawada as well.
Yeah, I know, but in this game, Kawada is very powerful. He can lose, but it's you have to have luck on your side.
Yeah, and Misawa. You know, we all know Kawada's Misawa's whipping boy. So. 67.
World Japan crowds. It was also a little one-sided.
Okay, to be fair, yeah, I agree. It was a bit one-sided, which makes me big sad as a Taue fan.
Well, we're gonna have a crazy match here. We're going to our main event. Abdullah the Butcher and Kendo Kashin.
What the hell?
I'm not the one who booked it, that's Rasta. Isn't that right, Abby? I want to tell Banning Hat if he had a problem with me, he will be forced to eat my Kung Fu powered barbecue ribs. And what does Kendo have to say?
Didn't this restaurant shut down?
He doesn't want to answer, he runs away in fear. And they're facing off a tag team that is... It'll be interesting to see how it works. As they face off Hayabusa and Shinsei Shinzaki.
Yes, yes, that's actually a good team, finally.
I don't know about you, but this is going to be a big bout.
Big because of Abdullah's size, or big because of, like, drawing power?
Drawing power. But yeah, the last All Japan group you could get. You could get.
Oh yeah, yeah. You just reminded me when you said All Japan. The match just didn't seem like it was real. Like I know that wrestling is scripted, but like when you look at old matches, All Japan from that time, especially from like 1990 to 1996, those matches felt like there was something in them. While
A charm.
Ashino versus
第
T-Hawk
タクティカルセッション
just didn't click for me.
青コーナーより
Yeah.
挑戦
Here's
者チー
but
ム
and what's even look, I was very happy when my boy Ashino finally won. I think it was long overdue for him. I think he deserves it. But then he got injured, and it's bad luck for All Japan.
Yeah, I heard he
Seriously,
wanted
feel
Yuma
bad.
Anzai to challenge, but recently they did a #1 contender match. T-Hawk beat Ryuki Honda. So we're gonna get GLEAT versus New Japan over an All Japan title in an All Japan ring. It's like Mike Gossett versus Taz, guys. I swear.
入場
Yeah, exactly.
Makala kasito mo makala.
But you know what?
Malaha.
Wait, is T-Hawk gonna be the one who challenges Nagata, or is that Yuma Anzai guy gonna do it?
I would prefer it to be T-Hawk because I think Yuma Anzai, despite how great he is right now for a less than 1 year pro, like he's doing better than most wrestlers that have like 5 years experience.
I haven't actually seen anything from him since his debut. Since I
Did
don't
you
have
watch
time
the
to
whole
watch
card or
all.
just the main event from that show I sent you?
Just the main event because studies and all that. I had to
Okay.
just like catch it.
He
that
did
real
really
quick.
good in that match with the semi-main event where him and Miyahara fought Naito and Bushi. He did really good in that.
I should see that. Yeah.
That
I know
is
that
like
Anzai
if
has
there's any
potential,
other.
but
I'm sorry, I was gonna say if there's any other matches outside of the main event that I would recommend, it's that and the junior heavyweight title match.
okay. Thanks.
You can
Here's
skip
the
the
thing. I
Soya
know that
Kono
Yuma
match
Anzai.
definitely.
I know that Yuma Anzai has potential. Like I know that he could very well, hopefully, be like this new shining beacon for All Japan in some way. But the thing is that I know All Japan are gonna probably mess this up, and they're gonna do what they did with Suwama, and it's just nah.
Force him
It's
down way too fast.
force them down our throats way too fast.
Yeah, it's like
It's the reason why a lot of people in pro West just never worked out. You know, yeah, like Suwama, Jun Akiyama in Noah,
but
that
that was
kind.
just down to TV deals ruining the push because they put him so late at night that it couldn't
And the
really draw.
fans for some and the fans also for some reason
Nostalgia
wanting
goggles.
Akiyama. And the fans for some reason wanting Akiyama to go against Fyodor in an MMA fight, which was really stupid. But at the same time, Akiyama was really being pushed a bit too hard, like when he was champion. I don't know how to explain it, but like, it just didn't feel natural, you know?
Yeah. But oh yeah. So the other thing I was gonna ask is, you check into the matchmaker, the third choice for All Japan for you. Triple
boy.
Crown champion Kojima,
Let's go.
tag team
Wait.
champs.
Kojima, this is before he even touched the
I
title.
know, they do that sometimes. I mean, nobody else held the World Japan belts besides the first choice, but we made some randomizers. The
Yeah, the first choice are the only guys who held the belts in their lives.
tag team is Jamal and Buchanan. Junior Heavyweight, Kaz Hayashi, and then the All Asia Tag titles, Hanma and Miyamoto.
Huh. Did Buchanan and Jamal even win the World Tag titles?
I believe.
Wait,
Well, I believe
no, I
Jamal
know
won
that. No,
tag team title gold, but probably
yeah,
not
yeah.
with
I know that
Buchanan.
Jamal won it, but like, I don't think Buchanan even touched the world any titles in All Japan.
I know Buchanan won tag team gold, D'Lo Brown and Noah for like a week.
What?
Yeah,
Since when?
2007.
What?
They lost the titles to Sugiura and Marufuji. And
Wait, what? The Abdullah the Butcher with the Dragon Sleeper? What? That's
It's
like.
called the Abdullah Sleeper, because I am a tough motherfucker. And Hayabusa with Tombstone and his little spot there. So far the match is really good, but I'm hoping for Hayabusa Shinzaki.
You know, honestly, like Abdullah using Fujinami's move is just weird.
Yeah, that's video games for you. Like when that one time I showed you my Virtual Pro Wrestling 64 full roster and showed you one of the alts for Hansen was green, and you just called it sacrilege that I made Hansen have green trunks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were not happy. And then we had the simulation with Terry Funk, and then you said something very mean about Terry Funk, and then immediately the game decided to break, and Terry Funk just went on a rampage.
Come on, come on, Terry, don't be too upset. I downloaded like 2 DMNT style like edits of him in Fire Pro.
It's not enough. You need to have 2 gigabytes of Terry Funk edits in Fire Pro. 2 edits. You need 2 gigabytes.
Wait, 2 gigabytes?
That's gonna be a
how's
lot
that
of
even-
edits.
Wait, no, wait, hold on. You mean 2 gigabytes of like Terry Funk videos? Is that right?
No, that's 2 gigabytes of anything Terry Funk related. You gotta get a Fire Pro ring where it's just a picture of Terry Funk. Turnbuckles have pictures of Terry Funk. Referee Terry Funk.
Which Terry Funk though? Like old man
Any.
Terry or
Probably
like
old one to be safe. You have to get all versions of Terry Funk that are on every single edit made of Terry Funk, not just DMNT.
I can do that, you know. I can do that.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. Otani pulled an upset and beat Scott Norton.
And the fans are not happy.
The fans
the
were
fans
so
like-
upset. They gave a 54%. They basically protested that win.
We don't want skinny midgets winning.
Where Scott Norton doesn't need to give this guy the push. Kota Fuyuki, that makes sense. He's got a big fat beer gut. Shinjiro Otani, I bet he never touched a sake bottle in his life.
I bet he never touched a single skate.
Sacrilege.
Right, does somebody have a question for you?
What do you mean?
No, I saw Jug saying maybe he was the client asked me.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Tenaru with his star power ranking and matchmaker earlier when you were gone.
Hey, no, the question for JM from Batting Hat was Scott Norton a good guy to him?
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
it was
there
that
for a
question.
long
Yeah,
time.
it indeed was that question, yeah.
If he wasn't good, they wouldn't have kept him around for so long. They would have just like
He was in the freaking main event of the January 4th, 1999 Dome Show. You know, the one that... Oh, I guess it all ties up. I just talked about Hashimoto and Ogawa earlier.
Yeah,
Wow.
January 4th, 1999, a very historical year in wrestling history.
The
That
most
was where we
infamous
had
day in wrestling.
That's the Hashimoto
That
Ogawa
shit put butts in
incident.
seats. That shit put butts in seats.
That's the other thing that happened. And don't forget Finger Poke of Doom.
Yes, the best thing about that day. Oh yeah, and Mankind winning the title, but who cares about that? That shit put butts in
And
seats.
if I recall, that was also the backstage vignettes of Midian just being locked in a basement, asking for like help, but the only help he got was
What?
Bradshaw and Farouk picking him up so he could be sacrificed to Undertaker. And then, your new name is Midian. And force Midian to drink blood or something. It was
And then he became naked Midian. Okay.
no, just Midian.
Got it.
At that point, he was like, I think Mark Canterbury or Dennis Knight, one of those names. Oh,
Yeah, it's part of Southern Justice.
yeah, what a weird tag team. Their whole gimmick was the Godwins, but without a gimmick.
Man, I hated the Godwins.
Why? Because they were haram because they were pork byproducts.
Well, it's not just that. I just think that they're kind of like, I don't know what to say, disgusting. Like, I just
Middling?
didn't like, very middling, like kind of bad in the ring, and very just very middling. Yeah, in general, just yeah.
Kind of
It made the
funny though that
WWF look bad as a whole.
You know, Batty Hat. You know what's gonna be my heel tactic on you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make you eat a BLT sandwich.
the only way
Ah.
Batting Hat would go along with that is if it was turkey bacon.
Or
'Cause
beef.
I've never
bacon.
heard of beef bacon. I know turkey, but never beef.
There actually is beef bacon.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make Batty Hat eat a BLT sandwich. He's gonna be like, no, please, no, nah.
Oh, it's beef bacon. Never mind. So technically, it's a BBLT. Oh, he hit the headbutt.
BBL.
But Kendo Kashi just no-selled the headbutt straight to an armbar.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Like, Kendo Kashin, why are you an asshole? This is a very competitive match, actually. Who would have thought
a very
Abdullah
bloody
the
one,
Butcher
too.
was a workhorse? Well, 2000s Abdullah, to be more precise, because I know people will probably disagree with me based on his work in the 70s. Oh,
Finally, Abdullah's burning all that fat in his boobs.
if he keeps this up, maybe he will actually have a good BMI level. Then again, I don't think
Yeah.
people take the BMI seriously. Because
What's a
according
BMI again?
to, it's like body mass, like basically if you're a certain height, you need a certain weight. Then again, like if you get Dave Batista and his shoot height, shoot weight, the BMI would say he's obese, despite, you know, basically being all muscle.
Wow.
Or like a modern day Big Show, it would still say he's fat. So after 36 minutes, oh sorry if anyone heard that noise, I accidentally banged the controller on my desk. Abdullah the Butcher and Kendo Kashin in a 36-minute epic defend the titles. Now let's see what the fans say. It has to go over 60%. Hey! Wow.
Yeah.
Rasta knows how to
actually-
book a main event. We had the Kota Fuyuki main events do good, and Abdullah the Butcher, of all things. Well, that was a show, I would say. So next time we see the tag team titles, Hiroshi Hase versus Johnny Ace. Hiroshi Hase and Johnny Ace versus Abdullah the Butcher and Kendo. Batting Hat just said, I accidentally banged the controller. 2023 Purifier. Yeah. Look at that, I got matching poses.
Aw. So cute.
This is, I can already see it now. They have like a best friend montage where they're like leaving the theater, and it's like, what type of movie would these two watch together? Screen pans up. They just came out watching a very sad movie or something.
When wait, The Room.
Yeah.
Kendo Kashin's eating at Abby's restaurant.
Yeah.
Why, Lisa? Why?
Why, Lisa? Why do you hit me so much?
It's bullshit. I did not hit her.
I didn't hear her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. I can see Kendo Kashin and Abdullah the Butcher just not just out of nowhere, out of context, saying the lines to each other and laughing about it.
Yeah, like friends do.
Yeah. This is the real best friends tag team, Trent Brett and Chuck Taylor.
Eat your heart out.
All right, well, any final comments before we end our show today?
Rasta can't keep getting away with this.
All right. Zach, anything? All right, Batting Hat?
Nothing really. I just want to say that Kenzo Suzuki sucks.
Oh man, I bet you were happy at the 01 show that we last did then.
I haven't seen it yet, but I will
Okay,
soon.
well, that's the only spoiler I'm giving for you. Okay, well, everyone, we hope you enjoy it. Tune in next time when we do the Best of Super Junior tournament. Until then, see you next time.